All right, I would like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook, and today we're doing Week 5 of the NFL Madden League Season 9 2018. We got Tennessee Titans at Philadelphia, and and I'm Coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green. I'm at home against Tennessee Titans. All right, we just got a win yesterday to help us rebound, so we feel pretty good about that. All right, so we're gonna play at home against Tennessee Titans. They're 3-1 coming in our town, and we stand at 1-3. So this is gonna be a really good game. If anybody want to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price. Friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell so you can be notified when I do new content. Facebook known as Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is exclusive. Is an exclusive championship Facebook with playoff from the past and current. So again, check out my Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame. All right. And we're also going to go into Week 4 highlights and scores to check out all the scores and teams from around the league. We're going to check that out. And check that out. Okay. Oh, the schedule. All right. And we're going to go with that. And we're going to go with Week 4. Week 4, Chicago Bears at Miami Dolphins. Miami win big, 38 to Chicago 20. Philadelphia Eagles at Dallas Cowboys. Eagles, Coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green finally get it together, coming up with a big victory in Big D. Eagles win 38 to Dallas 10. Oakland Raiders at Houston Texans. Houston Texans win big, 33 to Oakland Raiders 28. Jacksonville Jaguars at New York Giants. Giants pull off a big win, 26 to Jacksonville 20. New York Jets at Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills win big, 49 to New York Jets 3. Arizona Cardinals at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Arizona win 43 to Tampa Bay 38. Washington Redskins at Carolina Panthers. Washington Redskins win 30 to Carolina 20. San Francisco 49ers lose at Seattle. Seattle's way, 35. San Francisco 16. Tennessee Titans, Week 4, winning at Indianapolis 34 to Indianapolis 30. Cleveland Browns at Los Angeles Chargers, losing. Chargers way, 37. Cleveland 22. Pittsburgh Steelers at Denver Broncos. Pittsburgh winning big, 31 at Denver 9. Minnesota Vikings at Los Angeles Rams. Minnesota Vikings win 21 to Los Angeles Rams 18. Cincinnati Bengals at Baltimore Ravens. Cincinnati upsets Baltimore in Baltimore. Cincinnati Bengals winning 27 to Baltimore Ravens 24. Green Bay Packers at Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions takes it for the Motor City, 38 winning 38 to Green Bay 20. So this is all of your highlight scores around the league for Week 4. All right, and now we're going into Week 5, and the Eagles and Titans will set it off for Week 5. All right, and then okay, so we're going to get right on down to it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles would love nothing more than to finish out today's game with a second notch in that win column. It's the Titans going up against the Eagles. With that, we'll send it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call in this Week 5 matchup.
Thank you, Larry. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look live there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their 6'5 quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know who else is having fun? Receivers. Because they get a chance to do what they do best, which is go out and catch the ball.
Yeah, and that last week effort, he threw for well over 400 yards. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for a gain of 31. Wentz now on first down. Being chased out left. And some room to maneuver. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Second down, here's Wentz. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. The veteran Brent Selleck, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up third down. A look at the defensive starters for Tennessee.
One of the areas of need for the Tennessee Titans in 2017, an elite safety. So they went out and signed Jonathan Cyprien from the Jacksonville Jaguars. I expect them to pair him with Kevin Byard, also a rookie in 2016, and provide a strength for a defense that's looking for help down the middle.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing now is Wentz. Buying time to his left.
Oh!
Stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Dang, we're going for it, man. Master, we're going for it.
Gets 2 yards, and now it's 4. Wentz to throw for it on 4.
Here we go. Yes.
It's Gordon. It's a gain of 7.
Good catch by Gordon. All right, Carson Wentz. Let's keep this flow going. Let's go, Eagles.
From the red zone now, Wentz. That's caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a first down.
Touchdown, Eagles. Let's go, Philly. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's give them a dap.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team is going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Out of Oregon, it's Marcus Mariota.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They go play action here on first down. And it's brought in by Eric Decker. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. Now a play fake here on first down. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he's brought down. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 5 catches, 60 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. They find some open field here. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. He got it stripped. You can see the panic in his face from up here through the helmet. He was able to dive back on it.
A good bit of fortune for him, because oftentimes on a strip sack, when that ball is wrenched out of your grasp, it can go in any different direction. It can go way away from you. In this case, it didn't matter. He was able to get on it.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week: 22 carries, 87 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On second down, here's Henry. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Mariota. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy.
All right, good defense, Philly. Putting pressure on Mariota. That's what I'm talking about. Good D, Philly.
And Suckup will put this one right through. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
Suckup now set to kick it off following the made field goal. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Outside of the pocket for a sack, trying to get away but could not. Jurel Casey able to collapse the pocket and drop it for a loss of a yard. Now Wentz throwing on second down. Steps away to his left. And this one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's third down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there, waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Being chased out left. And he fires one, but incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And before they can run another play, the clock hits triple zeros. And time is up on the first quarter. 6-3, that's our score. And we're back to Philadelphia after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with a football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
And an alley to run. And a nice little quick.
The defense, Philly, shutting down Mariota. Marcus Mariota, that's what I'm talking about, Philly.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to put the football away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Powers through. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up
No problem.
a little bit and try to
All
get
right.
this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so far, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get
All right, there we go.
the excitement area.
All right.
Goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. On first down, Wentz.
Oh,
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got
man.
the sack. Coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Wentz to throw on second down.
Oh, Torrey Smith.
Nice hit.
They should have caught that.
And brings up third down.
Whew.
Because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Dancing to his left. And he connects with Ertz.
Oh, all right. There we go. Carson Wentz getting down the field. Let's go, Philly.
They're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Wentz going to throw. Buying time to his left.
Woo! Yeah. Go, 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 go. All right, there we go. Yes. Carson Wentz starting to get that arm alive. Let's go, Philly.
Going on first is Wentz. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And able to get this down inside the 15, even the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's Wentz to throw. It's out, it's loose.
What?
That might be Titan football. It is. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Throwing is Mariota. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Mariota on the delay to Henry. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Third and short yardage, Mariota. And right side, Henry's got it. And down he'll go at the 25. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Here's Brett Kern now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken in at the 22. Wentz now on first down. Steps away to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's going to score. It's It's a Titans touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Getting set for the next drive, the tight end, Zach Ertz. And we peek at some of his work from this game where he's nearing 100 yards.
And haven't we gotten pretty close in this game nowadays in the NFL to almost taking labels off of the tight end position? These guys now can be the #1 option in an offense, and that never used to be the case. So now how do you even match up with them? Cornerback, safety, linebacker, all 3 will have deficiencies against the best tight ends in the game.
All right, cool. How many timeouts we got? Oh, we got 3. All right, cool. Did he get it? Oh.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now Wentz.
There we go. Is that good? You're lovely. Let's go.
Play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Now Wentz again. Throw left side complete. It's Gordon.
All right, we got 48 seconds. That's still some time. We still got time. And we got 3 timeouts. All right.
Wentz to throw again. That is caught inside the 5.
Man.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Eagles. Let's go, Philly. Back in this thing. Yes.
Second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Marty looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Brandon. Back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get you caught up on all the highlights from the first half. The Eagles have to like how they played so far. The Titans were fantastic last week. But today's game shows you have to bring it every week in the NFL. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Eagles open up on offense. Rawls is going to break into the secondary, and he caps off the 7-play drive with a score as they jump out in front 6-0. Late in the second, Rawls is going to duck out to the left, and this run goes for a touchdown, which takes the lead to 3. That'll do it from our EA Sports Studios. Let's send it back up to Brandon and Charles in Philly.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
Derrick Henry all alone. The 40, 20, 10. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to strike for 6. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
And that will make this a 4-point game. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. It's time for our players' spotlight right now as we get a look at Carson Wentz. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off, because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. Always got some breathing room. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
It's complete. This is Brent Selleck. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Here we go now.
First down, this is Rawls. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Man, Nick Foles ain't coming out?
Looking to throw on second down. McLaughlin. And Selleck here left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before
Man.
into enemy territory.
Yeah, I want Wentz back in. Awesome, we got Wentz back in. All right.
And the offense lining up first and 10.
Because I don't know what's up with Nick Foles. Is he on injury reserves? What's up with him?
For the backup Foles. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like what they're trying I do. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch him on their heels.
Foles. Dancing to his left. And he comes back with one complete.
Oh, nice.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Ah, shuck. Okay, good.
26 yards. Now Foles. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17.
We're going to get this TD.
They keep the drive rolling.
Good score. Touchdown, Eagles. Ross. Let's go, Philly.
A great play there. His third touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it two ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there. Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
Second down, Mariota. Oh, spinning away. And he slides to avoid the hit. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Walker. They give him a gain of 38.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody has that ability, they want them on their team.
Derrick Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 more there and another 1st down.
But think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another 1st down run right there.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
launch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Titans are able to strike for 6. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. That time a 6-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Here's Foles. And bringing it in, this is Selleck over the middle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we have frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. They'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jurrell Casey in there to get him for his second sack of the night. He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. The Eagles on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw.
Yes, touchdown. Nick Foles coming up big for Philly.
Sometimes those tight ends are mismatched. They found the mismatch
Yes.
there.
And that's exactly what you want to draw those.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at that pass across the middle. Let's go, Philly.
Big plays on the outside. If you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. They worked out for 6. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. It's a big play on 3rd down for the Titans. 48 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Mariota gives to Henry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Marcus Mariota, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That drive was quick and impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
Extra point try now for Succop. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now here's Succop out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you just say to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Steps away. And time finally runs out. He can't get the football, and he's taken down. Brian Orakpo bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught by Salmon. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. And give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he finds his tight end, Salmon. And he's taken down, but not before he gets us into enemy territory across the 40. He got 29 yards that time. Back to throw now on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brian Orakpo in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he rifles one incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Gordon. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. And they're able to convert on third with a shot on gain of 23. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. Ooh, the juke. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Mariota now. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be second down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Mariota now on second down. And Matthews has it right side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The reception good for 7. It's third down. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
They'll try to close it out now. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They give it to Rawls. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Back to the ground on first. Again, it's Rawls. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On second down, Rawls. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Foul. Face mask. Defense.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe. And now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Following the penalty, it's Rawls. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Five plays there on that drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And spins away. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Mariota. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Eric Decker was the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 28. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Or are you one of those guys
I'm a little skeptical
about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Get your notes laminated, because, you know, open air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for Philadelphia, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.